My name is Swiper K, the Swiper K, aka Kyle. Yeah, I'm from Detroit, Michigan, man. Born and raised. What made me start creating content was COVID year. We was bored. We couldn't even, y'all know it. Like, if you from the city, Governor Witchmer, what is her name? Governor, you know her name. Our governor. Man, she shut everything down. We couldn't hoop. They took the rims off the outside court, bruh. And so I picked up the camera. And at the time, nobody was really doing it. I loved doing YouTube. And I remember posting, and the first post I got was like 2,000 views. And on YouTube, that was like low-key kind of hard. Like, y'all understand, like, that was no algorithm. Like, there's no TikTok back in the day where you post and just sending it to millions of people. Like, YouTube, that was just straight. People were sending your work, you know what I'm saying? So once I got the 2,000 views, I was like, oh yeah, I'm famous. How do I stay consistent when my ideas are low? Bruh, I actually recently just had a situation like this, man. I'm sitting down, I'm sitting on the toilet, bruh. And I'm like, dog, like, I don't got no idea, but I'm trying to stay consistent. Like, I'm trying to post 7 times a week. And for me, it's like, I had no idea. So I tapped in with the best creator of all time, the man who don't even have a social media. And that's God. You know, he was the first designer of clothes. But for me, it was tapping in with him, being still. And then it was like, as soon as I was still, I ended up getting the idea. So like when times are where I'm slowing up on ideas, I just tap in with God, and then I get an idea immediately. How often do I think a creator should post? Honestly, you got 2 answers, bro. I'm gonna give you my answer, and I'm gonna give you the world answer. I'm gonna be real, because I'm gonna give a game. I don't gatekeep. They'd say 2 to 3 times a day. 2 to 3 times a week. Personally, I say 6 to 7 times a week, bro. Like, you think, like, if that's what they saying, if we're normal people are saying 2 to 3 times a week, I'm gonna double your work. Like, that's how I think. Like, and that's the only way that you're gonna be able to get ahead, is if I'm doubling everything that you're doing. And I'm gonna do it and this is another thing. Don't just post just to post. Like, I'm talking about, like, I'm doubling your work and I'm doing it at a quality rate. So I'm popping out all 10s. I'm popping out all 9. Like, that's what I'm trying to do. Like, that's what you should do consistently. No, don't throw out a 5 just to post. If you're gonna throw out a 5, you might as well keep it. Delete it. I found my ideas by just living, honestly. Like, I picked up my best inspiration from family, friends. For example, bro, my little cousins. I have 2 little cousins, Morgan and Sydney. They inspire me every day. I was just with them yesterday. They will go in the middle of the living room and perform like they're on the biggest stage, and they don't have no type of fears. And I think, like, that's what I get my understanding from. Like, I'm creating for myself. I'm creating because I love it, because I just want to perform. And it don't matter how many viewers. It didn't matter if it was just me and my grandma in the room, you know what I'm saying? It's the fact that they're performing out of love, and everything just out of love. And that's what I do it for. Something that people misunderstand about being a content creator, it's a lot of things, but I would say the biggest thing for me at this journey right now is that it's lonely. Right? Like, you have all these views on social media, or you connecting with all these people, but like, if you're the type of person like me, where I'm going out by myself, I'm going out by myself. I'm editing by myself. I'm coming up with ideas by myself. Like, whereas times where, like, my lady, she'd be asleep, like everybody sleep, and I'm literally up 4 o'clock, or I'm waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning trying to be able to come up with these ideas. And then another thing is being true to yourself. I think people, a lot of times you see everybody else in the social media, and it's like, oh, this person is this character, or I want to shoot this type of style. But at the end of the day, you have to be you on and off camera. Otherwise, that mug is going to be exhausting. Like, I've seen people burn out. I've seen people crash out. And I've seen ungenuine people. Like, it makes me steer away from people like that, where I'm like, you'll cut the camera on and you like, oh yeah, like what? Like, to me, that's a little weird. And so I try to be genuine as possible, real as me as possible. Because if you see me on the street, you ain't gonna ever say, oh man, Kyle or Swipe was different. No, I'm the same me. I see myself scaling Swiper K. And what I mean is working with big known brands, Nike, you know, the Verizons, you know what I'm saying? Like I just see myself as that character while I'm building up the social media team to be able to run different social medias for different people. And then also just in next 2 to 3 years, I'm gonna be on Netflix, man. Like 2 to 3 years, I'm gonna be on Netflix, man. What advice would I give somebody trying to get into content creation? Okay, so first you have to understand. Well, this is game, bro. Like this is game. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm giving this out. Anyway, all right. So first, you got to understand this. Social media is a world itself, right? So you have this world, you have this globe, and then you bring in the viewers. The viewers are literally just passing by these different worlds, and they just stopped at your world. So the thing is, you have to first understand that you are not the hero in this story, bruh. Like, I think that's where a lot of people get lost in the sauce, is that everybody feel like they gotta be the hero. Everybody feel like they gotta be the main character. Bro, you're not the main character, right? The viewer is the main character. And so boom, as the person who owns this story or this world, you have to understand that the viewer is the hero. You create the villain in this story. And so for me personally, my villain are those who dreamers, right? My people, my hero is a dreamer. They wanna be able to reach a goal that everybody said, oh, that's not possible. And so that's the hero. The villain are the people who don't believe it's possible. So now I created something. I created the story. I created the hero, the viewer, the hero now. I created the villain. And now we have the whole. The whole is the fact that how am I gonna get there? Me as the person who created this world, I'm gonna offer a rope. My rope is the videos. And the video is helping the hero get to where they need to get to. So you have to understand, like, when you create content, never do anything selfishly. I feel like in this world, we always, what's in it for me? What's in it for me? But as a content creator, you are creating. Like, think about, well, for me, I know my religion, I'm believing God. But like, for me, God created everything for us and we consume it. But like, you know what I'm saying? And this don't really have nothing to do with God. Like the trees, God not worried about none of this other stuff no more. But we are all consumption of it and we cool. And so I think we have to understand that type of aspect when we creating the content. How do I go through hardships as a creator? Ooh, that's good. I don't know if you might, I think you have to be crazy, right? Like, I think you have to train your mind to be crazy. And what I mean by that is looking at every opportunity as content, right? First off, it's acceptance. First, I have to accept it. For me, I was in Atlanta and we were dealing with this whole apartment situation where I wasn't able to even be in an apartment. I looked at that opportunity. So at this point, I'm homeless, bro. I'm technically homeless, bro. Like, I'm living in a car, but like, I'm not even stressed. I'm like, ooh, I can use this, and I'm about to show everybody I came from this, and now I'm about to do this. I'm about to, cook up this video, and I'm like, because I like, bro, like every situation is an opportunity, and so you have to look at everything like from the positive aspect of or a positive perspective of things, and bro, that's how you be cold, bro. That's how you get real cold. A few of my favorite, that's a good one. A few of my favorite content creators. A lot of the content creators I be looking at, I don't even know a lot of their names. But this one dude, man, Nigel B. Murray. I ain't gonna lie, he hard, bro. I ain't gonna lie. He only had a lot of followers. Like, well, he has 100,000. That's a lot to me. But anyway, he hard. DDG, he unk of the social media game. Who else? Man? Speed. I would say my top one out of everybody though is Kai Sinat. Like, I feel like the way that he was moving, I already knew he was gonna retire, bro, because how he was moving was just like, from what I'm producing, I'm like, man, I'm tired. But like, he was producing 24-hour streams. Like, that's dedication. And so I think like, and it wasn't just even 24-hour stream. Like, bro was coming with heat. Like, he was coming with the crazy ideas. Like, and I think that's why he's my favorite. He was doing it at a consistent basis and coming out and just over repetition. And that's hard, bro. That's respect. Okay, if I only had an opportunity to do one platform, ooh, I would say Instagram. And the reason why I would say Instagram is I feel like they have been Instagram has not been sleeping as far as their updates. Like, for example, they have the brand marketing mode where you can be able to literally you make a creator portfolio and you're marketing yourself, and then you have different brands that's tapping in with Instagram for you to get paid. So it's like Instagram know that creators are the way, and they're supporting them right back at it. Um, like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. They tapping in. They tapped in. Instagram got everything, man. They got everything. If I had 24 hours to work with somebody, I would have to work with Kendrick, man. Kendrick Lamar. That man a genius, man. I I like I like the way he never comfortable. Like you could tell when somebody get comfortable, right? Like, well, I don't want to mess no future brand deals. I'm not saying nobody's name, but okay, you could tell you could tell when people get comfortable. Put it like that, right? You can tell when people get comfortable. But at the end of the day, I feel like Kendrick, he had a what sound could you put to his old albums that sound like his new albums? It don't sound like it's the same thing, and I think that's the beauty in it all. Like you get so caught up in being doing the same thing. You can look at my content. My content is not the same as it was years ago. I don't have the same type of content. I'm on a whole different wave, and I might look in a year from now and be like, man, what was I doing a year ago? I was trash, but or not even trash, but like I was just on a whole different timing. And now, a year later, I'll be on a whole different timing. Do I care about what other thinks, or do I get nervous in public? Right? Um, Honestly, for me, no. I really don't. I know that's not the same for everybody, but I think it comes over time. It's just, bro, I don't know. Like I don't know. I love the thrill. Like I love the thrill. Like I don't ask people to record. Like I'm the type of person. Like if you look at any of my content, I'm never asking nobody to record. I'm walking up to you while the camera is rolling, and we're gonna get your genuine response. just walking because I feel like I want to be able to give the viewers or my viewers authenticity, and that's the type of love. Like I think the question becomes this, right? How do you develop the confidence for it? Asking yourself, what type of content do you want to give out, right? Well, do you want to be an authentic creator in your field? Like if this is something that you want to do, this is something that you consider is your baby. Like, well, I'm not about to hide my baby away. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to show this mug proudly, like, and I'm gonna stand by it. Like, huh? Everybody gonna know I'm a creator, man. And I think that's where it has to be. Like, you have to. It's almost like you gotta, bro. You gotta be cool with it, and everybody gotta respect it. You gotta make everybody respect it. You gotta make that mug like. It reminds me like I'm the type. My mom, she would get so mad at me, bro, like, cause I would wear mismatched shoes, like, to school. Like, it'd be like a whole different type of shoe. Like, I could wear Adidas on one foot, like Jordan, like, it wouldn't even be the same shoe. You know what I'm saying? But I think for me, it was the thrill of just being like, I'm gonna be different, bruh. I'm gonna stand out, and I'm gonna, like, I don't wanna fit in. And I think for you, like, in your field, how can you stand out? Because if everybody making content, if everybody doing it, what is gonna be the thing that's gonna separate you? You gotta be okay with walking up to everybody. You won't have to be okay with it. You're gonna have to be okay with being that big old tripod out and you going to the gym with a bunch of swole people and they looking at you like, hurry up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Your workout may be a little hour longer. Huh? You gotta be okay with that. But yeah, man, you gotta be different. That's the only way you're gonna get different. That's the only way. And it leads to opportunity too. That's another thing. Like for me, me moving in that way, and if you continue to move in that way, you start to move in that way, you will see like the opportunity that comes with it. Like it's been times when people will stop me just because I got my camera on, and they like, oh, you shoot content, and I'm in the gym. Like I'm like, yeah, I shoot content. Yeah, my stuff Swiper K. Whoop de whoop. Oh, okay, bro. I'm gonna follow. Like who'd know you might be the Nike CEO walking past, and then your content is so fire, but since you too scared to pull around your baby, show your baby off, whatever the case may be, now you done missed the opportunity because they could have looked at your work. This is a resume. You literally carrying your portfolio around, basically. Your camera is a portfolio. You just literally walking around with that mug. Are you proud of your portfolio? If somebody asks you a question, that mug should literally put you to good content. Oh, you shoot? Oh yeah. You going to my page. Now what? Now what? Huh? Fire. Straight heat. Bro, the Grand Swiper K, we here at Studio Creates, man. If you a creative and you serious about your work, man, you know where to pull up, man. I'm here, so you already know what that means, man. You need to pull up too. Otherwise, I'm outworking you.